Come on, Cirque du Soleil!
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most sickening lip-sync assassins on RuPaul's Drag Race. For this list, we're looking at queens who have sent the most contestants packing while serving flawless performances. Spoilers will be mentioned, so this is your official warning. Number 30, Morphine loved Dion. While her Miami sister Maya Iman LePage was an early pick as assassin of season 16, Morphine continuously served up that BBL with a side of talent. When they both landed in the bottom, Donna Summer became the soundtrack for Ms. Dion to match Maya's acrobatics and sent the Queen of Flips packing. The undeniable moment of murder by lip sync was Morphine against Dawn to Megan Thee Stallion's Body. Oh, it was a Thanos snap heard round the world, with a resounding eh. Though Saphira Crystal eliminated her, that only gave her the opportunity to come back for blood in the lip sync Lollapalooza SmackDown. She took out Geneva Carr, Mirage, and Megami to become the queen of She Done Already Done Had Herses. All we can say is we done need to have moreses of her lip syncs. Number 29, Salina EsTitties.
Right now, I have Janelle Monáe on this stage with Janelle Monáe watching me, bitch.
While she may not have made a splash in the challenges, she came alive on the main stage. Despite her season being chock full of stellar performers, she stood out magnificently, taking on iconic tracks from Single Ladies to It's All Coming Back to Me Now, and conveying a different story with each one. Whether she played up her comedic side or tapped into the emotion, no two presentations were alike. The queen also made her mark sending home Amethyst, who had won twice herself. From there, she sailed through the Lollapalooza against Luxe and knocked out Spice and Malaysia Baby Doll Fox. While she may have just won the Golden Boot Award, in a perfect world, she would have been awarded for her skills in the bottom two. Number 28, Anetra. She's probably one of the only queens people love to see do well and land in the bottom. Anetra did well in several categories, and even snagged a few wins. When she did stumble, fans weren't worried about her sashaying away. She took on huge competitors like Jax and Marsha, taking them out with her stage presence and seemingly effortless moves. She provided some of the most memorable lip syncs, even if she didn't come first on all of them. Her dive in Boss Bitch still lives rent-free in our minds.
Free Willy!
In the end, the only one she couldn't take down was the champ herself, Sasha Colby. Even then, she still managed to hold her own twice against the living legend.
Thank you! Good night!
Number 27, Jorgeous.
Baby, now and then, I think about me now and who I could have been.
Ru told her she was born to do drag for a reason. Jorgeous has a way of commanding the entire stage and drawing all the attention to her through her talent alone. Although many of her attempts were on non-elimination episodes, she still cleared most of her opponents so effortlessly that it's hard to consider her anything but an assassin. Everyone on the cast knew she was a threat from the beginning, and she proved it with her first battle against Orion Story. From there, she took on big players like Angeria, Lady Camden, and Bosco, who would have gone home had they lost under normal circumstances. She laced each one with signature moves, which cemented her legacy before her time was even up. Number 26, Jaida Essence Hall.
Jaida is strutting all over that stage. She looks just like Prince. It is amazing.
Is there anything she can't do? From Prince to Beyoncé, no Divas tune is too much for her. She defeated Heidi in Closet to 1999 and then went on to devour the finale over Zoom. And she didn't stop there. She was able to show a completely different side of herself on All-Star 6 with a Little Richard track, tying with Eureka and revealing the lipstick of the contestant being sent home.
Good golly, Miss Molly, so like the bone. Good golly, Miss Molly, so like the bone. Oh, when you're rocking and a roll.
Even when the stakes were lower on the all-winner season, this queen still blew everyone out of the water with her gravity-defying braid twirl against Trinity the Tuck. Her captivating energy and never-declining face card have made her an unstoppable opponent for the ages. Number 25, Raja O'Hara.
Super highways,
Yes.
coast to coast,
Yeah.
easy to get anywhere.
It says a lot when a queen goes up against 5 others and still manages to stand out in the best way possible. O'Hara quickly established herself as a formidable threat and backed that up with plenty of proof. She had a slew of victims, chopping contestants left and right. Even when the cards were stacked against her, like in the aforementioned group lip sync, she still came out on top. By the time O'Hara came back, she had honed her skills. She was even able to go toe-to-toe with her season 11 sister Brooklyn Heights without breaking a sweat. Her abilities eventually culminated in her finally claiming her crown on Canada vs. the World. We love when an arc comes full circle. Number 24, Laganja Estranja.
Oh, y'all wanted a twist, eh?
Oh.
Come on, All-Star 6. Let's get sickening. Oh.
Who else is pulling out tricks before the song has even begun? She's always been fierce, as evidenced by her beating Gia Gunn and her sickening double split with Jocelyn Fox.
Both of the girls, on the same beat of the song, not looking at each other, jumped into the splits and hit the floor. It is so good.
However, she was on another level entirely when she came back to go up against Trinity. She had a glow up as a performer, which came through during Dua Lipa's hit Physical. The stunts she pulled had everyone gagging, from Ru to the audience watching at home. She even peppered in a few reveals, essentially ticking off every box on the lip sync assassin checklist. Fans are still hoping she'll return someday so she can slay the race and give us even more iconic moments.
Girl, I'm giving it everything I've got. Toe touch into the splits, death drops right off the bat. I don't want to go home.
Number 23, Manila Luzon.
I'm looking at Manila and I'm going, wow, this is Broadway.
She's the ultimate proof that you don't need flips or tricks to impress the judges. Luzon's theatrical take on MacArthur Park is still a fan favorite, with her facial expressions making her the clear victor against Delta Work. While that may have been her only lip-sync victory of her season, she was still able to prove just how good she was when she came back for the 4th All-Stars.
I can still bring something new to the stage, and I still frickin' am on top.
Luzon had a way of including a storyline with each showing, taking us on a journey every time. It was a method that hadn't been done much before, and it was captivating. We can only imagine what she would have done for the finale had she not been eliminated just beforehand.
Girl, I got to go. Got to go, man, really.
Number 22, Shea Couleé.
I'm Shea Couleé, and I'm about to slay this lip sync.
It's always nice to see someone's redemption play out in real time. Couleé vastly improved across the 3 seasons she participated in.
Don't tell your mother, kiss one another, die for each other. We're cool for the summer.
On her first try, she came out on top against Nina Bonina Brown before getting chopped at the final 4. By the time she returned for her second chance, she was a pro, taking on vets like Alyssa Edwards and doing it with confidence. The zenith of her skill came during All Winners, where she turned out a jazz rendition of Old MacDonald, complete with scatting. It was different from anything the show had ever done, and she still took it on like it was a breeze.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-O.
She has proven that even a big loss does not have to define the rest of your career. Number 21, Darienne Lake.
I am looking those judges dead in their eye and getting that glance right back. This is what you paid for, and I'm giving you extra.
She may have been dubbed the Elephant Queen, but her true role was that of a stone-cold lip-sync murderer. Her old-school style of performance stood out for all the right reasons, retaining a classic energy that reminded people of the earlier days of drag. Bringing things back to the basics, Darienne utilized her natural charisma to elevate moves that were otherwise pretty simple.
Miss Darienne is turning it, because you know good and goddamn well Miss Darienne had this song on cassette when it came out. She knows the words, she knows the movement. I'm banking on that bitch.
Even when you might expect a dance break in a track, she opted for more subtle yet hilarious tactics like collecting tips from an invisible audience. She was even able to take down her biggest competition, Bendelacreme, after the two had already tied in an earlier duel, creating TV gold and an unforgettable moment.
This song is speaking to me right now. Wounded or not, I'm gonna come back swinging, and that's what I'm doing.
Number 20, Alexis Mateo.
I didn't know if the judges wanted to see it. I went to the high energy road because that's who I am.
There's only one word to describe her style: enchanting. During her original run, she had a way of pulling focus to herself through her graceful and captivating renditions of each piece. This led to her defeating frontrunners and fan favorites before finally getting cut at the top 3. That was not the end for her, though. She ended up being invited back to battle against Trinity K. Bonet to Jennifer Lopez's Dance Again. There, she was able to flex her energetic choreography, which helped her both succeed and provide one of the most dramatic All-Stars eliminations. Whether she's fighting for her life or there to have a good time, she always has a way of lighting up the stage with her presence alone.
Shangela is doing the best she can, but Alexis is like feeling it with her body, and it's timeless and beautiful.
Number 19, Kennedy Davenport. She may have been known as a pageant queen, but she made it clear that she couldn't be put in a box. She's a dynamic performer and tapped into her jaw-dropping dance skills to send home Jasmine Masters and Katya. With just one look at the panel, she's often able to capture their attention and keep all eyes on her. While she didn't get to show off as much during her second attempt at the crown, she still got the chance to shine to Lord's hit Greenlight.
Those great whites, they have big teeth. Hope they bite you. Thought you said that you would always be in love.
Even in rounds where she doesn't win, she has so much grace that it's hard not to root for her anyway. Whenever she hits the stage, we're reminded exactly why she's been named the Dancing Diva of Dallas. Number 18, Trinity the Tuck. Winning a lip sync against Charlie Hides isn't exactly rocket science, but this queen has done that and more.
Charlie, let's go!
After making it to the top 4 on season 9, Trinity won 4 lip syncs on All Stars 4, including one tie with Monét X Change in the finale. From the youthful joy of Janet Jackson's When I Think of You to the squeaky whistle notes in Mariah Carey's Emotions, Trinity strikes a perfect balance of humor and glamour, always with a side of hairography. Did she take the comedy too far with the saggy bodysuit in her battle against Latrice Royale? You can be the judge. But there's no question that Trinity can slay on the main stage. You spin me right round. Number 17, Bendelacreme. This terminally delightful queen only had to lip-sync for her life twice during her time on season 6. Strangely enough, both of them were against her biggest rival Darienne Lake, with both contestants performing well enough the first time around for RuPaul to eliminate neither of them.
Stella is just catching every beat and walking back and forth. She's peeling out of her clothes and feeling her ladylike ways.
If this had been Bendela's only Drag Race appearance, she might not have made this list. But when RuPaul brought her back for All Stars 3, Bendela cleaned up, racking up win after win against Aja, BB Zahara Benet, and tying with Shangela.
Bought me Alexander McQueen, he was keeping me stylish. Now that's real.
Her hilarious Anaconda performance was almost too much for Michelle Visage. In fact, the only person that could beat her was herself.
I'm going home.
What?
Number 16, Chi DeVayne. Like Trinity K. Bonet, Chi DeVayne often struggled to find her footing in the challenges, but really stepped it up in the lip syncs.
I was told to step my drag up, and that's what I wanted to do.
So tell me why you're out here in a bathing suit with no corset and a belt.
She first found herself in the bottom in the New Wave Queens episode, lip-syncing to a Blondie favorite against Naysha Lopez, where her high-heeled kicks and flips saved her from elimination. She didn't need any tricks for her performance against Thorgy Thor, though. The song, And I Am Telling You I'm Not Going from Dreamgirls, could not have been more appropriate. And Chi expressed the emotion behind the Broadway tune with every fiber of her being. She left RuPaul with no other choice but to send top contender Thorgy home. Number 15, Heidi in Closet.
I'm not going home. I refuse. I'm sorry, Nikki. This has become my stage right now.
Season 12's Miss Congeniality survived 3 rounds in the bottom 2, a true rarity on Drag Race, and for good reason. Despite not thriving in every maxi challenge, this lovable queen got to demonstrate her dance chops thanks to upbeat numbers like Madonna's Burning Up and Prince's 1999. But her best performance? We'd give that to Alex Newell's infectious Kill the Lights, which found Heidi embodying a glamorous disco goddess next to a wild-eyed Jackie Cox. Dressed in a sparkling garment with huge sleeves, Heidi put her costume to work and literally shone on stage. For the feat of eliminating 2 competitors and tying with another, Heidi is undoubtedly her season's dance floor diva. Number 14, Trinity K. Bonet. Trinity struggled with her confidence throughout her time on season 6, a problem that saw her flounder in many main challenges. But when she had to prove that she deserved to stay in the competition, she really came into her own. Her first victim, April Carrion, was another strong lip-syncer, who she took down to Shaka Khan's classic, I'm Every Woman.
Trinity is lip-syncing the house down boots. I don't know what that means, but she's doing it.
But her biggest takedown was Milk, a quirky fashion queen expected to go much further in the competition.
Name is not Susan. He always has heavy conversation over mine, which means a lot to me, cause good men are hard to find.
After banishing her inner saboteur, Trinity finally met her match in Adore Delano. The duo delivered a sizzling rendition of Paula Abdul's Vibology, and Trinity sashayed away on a high note. Number 13, Roxxxy Andrews.
Lip sync assassin.
Ever since season 5, when she took the title of Willow Smith's Whip My Hair as an order, Roxxxy has been known as a formidable performer. That number, which garnered a rare double chantée from Ru, saw this queen remove her wig to reveal another one underneath. The move has since become a go-to reveal, but at the time, it was a genius-level fake-out that had the judges howling. However, Roxxxy's showdowns on All Stars were nothing to scoff at either.
Won't you come on over, baby? We can shake, shake, shake.
In the 5th season, she appeared as the guest assassin and beat Ms. Cracker thanks to a gag-worthy striptease. When it comes to lip syncs, this thick and juicy queen always has a trick up her sleeve, and we never know what to expect.
Bitch, you better shake that, Roxxxy. Yes!
Number 12, Ginger Minj. Toads usually croak, but not the glamour toad. Ginger Minj is one of the funniest queens to walk the main stage of RuPaul's Drag Race, but funny doesn't always translate to being a good lip syncer.
This is the most epic lip sync ever!
No matter how much fun we are having, I realize this is my last chance to save myself.
Thankfully, her humor put her in a good position for her first lip sync in season 7, when she and Sasha Velour were literally attached at the boobs. Or when she had a half-drag king, half-queen look against Trixie Mattel. From runner-up in season 7 to 8th place in All Stars 2, it really felt like Ginger wasn't given her due. Until All Stars 6 rolled around. Ginger's lip sync of Lizzo's Phone wasn't so much against Mayhem Miller as with her, and gave us a joyful embodiment of what lip syncs should be.
Where the hell my phone? Where the hell my phone? Where the hell my phone? Huh? How I'm supposed to get?
But you're holding it.
Even Heidi in Closet's twirls and splits were no match for Ginger, whose camp is always a crowd pleaser.
Miss Ginger Minj. She is giving you all of the quirkiness, making it campy.
Number 11, Monét X Change. Well before she won All Stars Season 4 alongside Trinity the Tuck, this queen had mastered the art of delivering a downright hilarious performance. She patented the fake-out split in her lip sync of Nicki Minaj's Pound the Alarm, a move so iconic it practically sealed Dusty Ray Bottom's fate. Also in season 10, Monet's wild interpretation of Man, I Feel Like a Woman saw her employ colored hairspray and an imaginary motorcycle. And when facing another lip sync assassin, this former Miss Congeniality was no slouch. In All Stars 5, she brought about Jujubee's only lip sync loss across the latter's 3 Drag Race appearances.
The juice ain't worth the squeeze if the juice don't look like this. Hold up, please don't make me have to take it.
While she's got the dance moves that viewers eat up, Monet more importantly understands what makes a performance instantly memorable. Number 10, Alyssa Edwards. As far as dancers go on Drag Race, there's just no one like this tongue-popping queen. Her first run on season 5 saw Alyssa participate in 3 absolutely classic lip syncs. From dramatically straddling the wall in her battle against Ivy Winters, to giving it her all against Roxxxy Andrews to Whip My Hair, Alyssa showed off countless moves that combined elegance with high drama.
Alyssa is bringing it.
She also benefited from a rare second double chante, thanks to her and Tatiana's perfectly matched rendition of Shut Up and Drive in All Stars 2. Even the choreographer's losing performance against Coco Montrese has gone down as one of the show's most legendary. And that alone speaks volumes. Number 9. Sasha Velour. This brainy queen didn't get a chance to lip sync until season 9's finale, but did she ever make the most of it? Rather than revealing a different outfit or even a new wig, Sasha devised a 3-part rose petal explosion for her first performance. With the bright red flowers perfectly matching her vividly colored costume and wig, it was immediately a moment for the herstory books. The The season's final face-off was almost as epic, with Sasha's all-white gown lending an otherworldly energy to Whitney Houston's It's Not Right, But It's Okay. She might be known for her carefully thought-out looks, but these performances showed Sasha's ability to truly bring a song to life with raw emotion. Number 8. Latrice Royale. Latrice Royale was the heart and soul of Season 4, and she really brought that soul into her lip-sync performances. After her epic Everlasting Love battle with the princess, Dita Ritz seemed to be the assassin to beat.
This will be you and me. Come on. Yes, I'll be eternally. So long as I'm living true love, I'll be giving to you. I'll be serving 'cause you're so deserving.
That was until she met her match in Latrice, whose heartfelt version of a Gladys Knight song won out against Dita's peppy energy.
This is old school. You need to understand where these words are coming from and get the emotion out.
Latrice channeled her inner R&B diva again when she lip-synced against Kendra Michaels the very next week, a performance that ranks among Drag Race's best.
You make me feel like a natural woman.
Her skills had not dulled by the first season of All Stars either, taking out Team Brown Flowers on a musical number that was Tammy Brown's to lose.
There's no business like show business, like no business I know.
Number 7. Coco Montrese.
Coco Montrese is the goddamn lip sync assassin. What? First and foremost, what?
This pageant legend was truly one to behold on the main stage in Season 5.
We're all kind of like, oh my gosh, Coco serving it up.
Beginning with her superior rendition of When I Grow Up, Coco ousted Monica Beverly Hills, Jade Jolie, and even dance maven Alyssa Edwards from the competition. Whether tasked with embodying a contemporary pop smash or an 80s dance number, this all-star had the perfect moves and the lyrics down pat. While many queens are out of tricks by their third stint in the bottom two, this wasn't the case in Coco's showdown against Alyssa. Besides turning out a flawless spoken word verse, she demonstrates the show's best sleeveography to date.
I'm making sure the judges see every word that's coming out of my mouth, as if I was Paula Abdul herself.
Number 6. Brooklyn Heights. This queen joined the ranks of the show's bona fide dancers in Season 11 and put her classical training to good use.
Better walk that walk, baby. If you talk that talk, baby.
She earned her season's only double chantée with a jaw-dropping show of one-upmanship against Yvie Oddly before eliminating Vanessa Vanjie Mateo.
I work hard every day. I get up out of bed.
Whether in a lacy ballerina outfit and point shoes or a skin-tight bodysuit, Brooklyn brought the same fire to each performance. And when facing off against Silky Nutmeg Ganache in her season's finale, she went beyond her typical splits and even mouthed the lyrics to Bootylicious while in a handstand. With a flawless sense of rhythm and precision to match, this queen has proven she can nail the assignment every time. Number 5. Yvie Oddly. This Season 11 winner wears her weirdness on her sleeve, and her lip syncs are no exception. After her legendary showdown against Brooklyn Heights to Demi Lovato's Sorry Not Sorry, she defeated Akira C. Davenport by stomping around the grand finale main stage in one of her most bizarre outfits. She often slayed the competition by demonstrating the most astounding acrobatics the show has ever seen, like in her guest appearance on All Stars 5. But even her most restrained finale performance against Brooklyn Heights was breathtaking, thanks to a mirrored headdress and some dramatic makeup. Combining clever costuming with jaw-dropping theatrics, this queen remains undefeated for good reason. Number 4. Peppermint. Peppermint talked a big game before her Madonna lip sync against returning queen Cynthia Lee Fontaine in Season 9.
I'm about to do the thing that I know how to do the best. Actually,
I'm worried for Cynthia.
Usually, this kind of editing means a contestant is being set up for a fail, but we were pleasantly surprised when Peppermint produced the goods. We didn't get to see a repeat performance until the final 5, where Peppermint whipped Alexis Michelle good to a Village People disco classic. And then just when we thought we'd seen it all, she turned it out to Britney Spears' Stronger with a perfectly timed reveal, pushing the fierce Trinity Taylor out of the top 4 in the live finale, and advancing to the lip sync for the crown against Sasha Velour. Number 3, Jujubee. I'm right over here. Why can't you see me? Oh. In the workroom, Jujubee was all play. On the main stage, though, she came to slay. Although she made it all the way to the top 3, Jujubee had plenty of tumbles along the way, leaving herself in danger of elimination on 3 occasions.
So much love for the sea. So much hope for material.
Not only did she pull through each time, but she took down some of Season 2's strongest contenders, like Pandora Box. An easy feat for someone with Jujubee's talent for conveying the emotion behind a song, as well as making difficult vocals look like a piece of lip-syncing cake. Her sultry performance of Black Velvet against Sahara Davenport is still considered to be one of the show's greatest. Number 2, Kameron Michaels.
I do my hair talk, shake my nails. Baby, how you feeling?
The muscle queen of Season 10 was the shy and retiring type in the workroom, and not coming out of her shell landed her in the bottom 3 weeks in a row. Each time, we were sure that Kameron Michaels' time was up, and each time she proved us wrong, becoming the first queen in Drag Race history to survive 3 lip syncs to compete in the grand finale. As well as tying with Eureka O'Hara, she sent home fan favorites Monét X Change and Ms. Cracker.
This is my 3rd time lip syncing. 3rd time. I cannot go home tonight.
Poor Asia O'Hara and her dead butterflies didn't stand a chance. Talk about silent but deadly. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Silky Nutmeg Ganache.
Right now, I'm not even a lip sync assassin. I am the lip sync guru.
She told you she was ready.
If I would have lip synced for my life today, bitch, I was ready.
Back in Season 11, the Reverend Dr. Silky Nutmeg Ganache only lip-synced once before ultimately missing out on the crown. But Silky returned for All-Star 6, giving us Glamorous Cookie Monster and an indication of things to come, before getting sent home 3rd. However, the fabled game within a game gave her and all the other eliminated queens the chance to return to the competition.
She is a whole wet bar.
We gotta take her to the club. They ain't gonna never check her titties.
Ultimately, it became the Silky Power Hour as she sent Jiggly Caliente, Yara Sofia, Scarlet Envy, Jan, and Pandora Box packing. She even lip-synced against herself. She made history with the most lip syncs in one episode, 7, and the most lip sync wins in one episode, 6. Even though Eureka ultimately stopped her from returning to the competition, we're gonna have to come up with a better word than assassin for Miss Silky.
I am the lip sync battle Royale, Extravaganza, Dragapalooza, Black Lives Matter, Black Excellence, Queen. Now get it to that, bitch.
Who do you think is the fiercest lip sync assassin to hit the main stage? Let us know in the comments below.
Your eyes are literally going, what?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.